Okay, you're bi.
Okay.
So let's tap into your gaiety for a second, right?
Okay.
You had any experience with studs?
That's the girls who like dress more hood. No makeup.
Dress more hood, no makeup.
Yeah.
With no studs. My understanding.
Can I have an example?
My understanding from the lesbian community,
Yeah.
okay, is that to be a stud, you're supposed to be black, okay, because it's the black, masculine presenting lesbians. And then if you're white, you're butch, okay?
No, those are two different vibes, though.
If you're masculine, you're white, you're butch, and if you're Latino, I don't fucking know, okay?
I feel like... I just feel like when someone says, oh, you're a butch, it's not very nice. Whereas if someone calls you a stud and you're a female, like, it's a nice way. It's nicer.
But it's supposedly black.
Okay.
Okay? This is... When we had Angie's the one who fucking taught me this.
Okay, so Angie would be...
Right, they had a gay thing at the Naughty Pig, and I was like, oh, there's a bunch of butch chicks in here, or studs in here, something like that. And she's like, no, Sky, that's incorrect.
Okay, so...
In order to be a stud, you must be black. I'm like, okay, and if you're white, then you're... And she's going into, if you're presenting this way and presenting that way, you know. She lost me about on the third present, because I was like, oh, okay, cool, I don't really give a fuck. But
I'm more like, do you like what you see? Did you like what you saw? Okay.
I can't. Okay, but anyway, what I did not know was that some of these studs out there, guys, you listen to this, they stay strapped, right? Strapped, many of you from the street would be thinking, oh, you mean, Scott, they keep a gun on them just in case some shit go down, they can shoot someone. No. I mean, they fucking strapped on.
Okay. You mean they have a strap on?
Yeah, but they walk around with it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah.
I have not encountered that yet. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay, listen to this video, okay?
That I do the one with, I can't wear that one around, because then that's when like people be around you and they be like, why you smelling like pussy? And they be like, because you have your strap on. So when studs be having their strap on, that's that pussy smell that you smell.
But they don't wash it?
Not after they got done just doing something. That's why if they're wearing it in public, that's the smell that you smell.
Y'all studs not rinsing the...
Oh, you the equivalent of a dirty dick nigga. Because dirty dick niggas will fuck something and just go around nuts dripping and pussy. Niggas with class will at least get the rag and wipe off.
Yeah.
Wash out, go in the bathroom. That's why you ask for the rag. But you, my nigga, are a dirty dick nigga.
Okay. But still, the core of this is...
He's got a really good point.
Why the fuck are you walking around with strap-ons on?
I was going to say, leave your sex toys at home. It's okay.
No, but why are they walking around with strap-ons? They wear these things.
I can't answer that question. I have never encountered someone who's done it.
How fucking weird is that, though?
Me. That's crazy. Dirty. Yeah, why wouldn't you wash that, though? That's a really good point.
But forget the washing part.
I thought you just meant they keep it in their car or something.
No,
so
man. No. This girl...
Like, actually wearing it, though, in public?
This girl is telling us that they walk around with it with the shit on.
But why would you keep it on after the deed is done? He's right. Like, I get you want to wear it while it's clean because you think it's about to happen. Okay, but then afterwards you should probably take it off.
Okay, because maybe the smell of that is like, you know, turns them on.
That sounds... No, first of all, also, that's nasty. So you're telling me you can smell whoever... Ew. Why does it smell that bad? Ew, no.
Sometimes.
Oh.
Guys always do a smell test. You know that, right? We do a smell check.
I know. You explained this to me before.
Yeah.
And
we do a little kiss.
And then I went to the bar and asked people.
We do a little... and then the hands moving, right? And then I lean in and I hug Janessa like this and I go, okay? And if I could still breathe, then I take the next step, okay? But if I my knees get weak and buckle, I'd be like, hey man, I got an early night.
No, I really didn't believe you. And I went to the bar and asked every guy I served if they ever heard of a smell test. And yeah, they were like, oh, yeah, no, I mean, sometimes people do it, but yeah, we've heard of it. Like, yeah, so he's not wrong. There was a few guys that were like, yeah, that's a thing. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's old school.
Like, it is, but...
I think scientists said that was first discovered during the fucking Stone Age. Cavemen.
You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that.
Club a chick, caught her off and then do a little kiss and a little, oh boy, you get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
I mean, you would at least want to know before you go any further, so I can't even blame you guys for doing that, actually. As a bi girl, I cannot blame you guys now for doing that. It kind of makes sense. Do your research.
But how do you do it?
Well, no, that's the problem. So, like, right? Like, you gotta be way pickier with girls. You gotta know their hygiene. Because I can't do that. I can't do what you just did. That's like, how am I supposed to do that?
Of course you can. Every guy can.
Okay, but like...
You doing dude activities, so fucking be a dude, huh?
Yeah, but I don't think do females do it back?
Yes. Okay, what you do, okay, is the next time you kiss a girl, you just make your hands work their way down to that area, right? Feel around. You even got to put the finger all the way in. You could just get on the outside, kind of. Just make contact, right? And then do a wrap around where you hug her and you do the sniff, right? And now you know, should you proceed. Now the fucked up thing for you is, she might do it to you and then walk away. Then you know you're fucked, okay?
Wow.
Okay? I'm just saying, it can work against you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got going on down there, you know?
Okay.
All that pasta and Italian beef and shit you grow up on, who knows what effect that has,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I think you need to relax. Sex life is just fine if everyone wants to be.
I'm just saying, I don't know what you've eaten, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, I'm not walking around with a strap-on on, okay? So I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, okay, and by the way, studs, what the fuck? You're walking around with strap-ons, y'all won't be dudes that bad?
I get if there
You
was...
realize how bad you have to want to be a dude to fucking walk around with a strap-on?
I get if it was like, to keep it on is the issue I have. I get if it's like part of your fantasy, go do your thing, I'm not judging. Like, but take it off after. It's dirty now, you gotta wash it. Just like you would go take a shower after you have sex, right?
I remember this episode.
Most times. There
was an episode of To Catch a Predator, or some documentary like that where they were catching predators, right?
Yeah.
And this dude was messaging like young girls or little boys. They were young. Whatever sex they were is like 13 or some shit. And telling them that like he looked like Brad Pitt, right? Which is true. He was a fucking pretty boy. This dude was pretty as fuck.
Okay.
And he had a giant dildo in his pants. Okay? Like, I mean, I guess impress the kids. I don't fucking know. All right? Anyway. Yeah. It's a little wild. It's a little wild.
No.
Okay? It's a little wild. All right.
Now I'm like, next time I'm in WeHo, there's a lesbian bar opening up. Now I'm gonna be like...
There's a lesbian bar opening?
In WeHo, yeah.
Where?
Right where Flaming Saddles used to be. It'll be open in the next few-ish months.
That's gonna be a lesbian bar?
It's gonna be a lesbian bar. So now I will go ask all the questions.
Dude, I don't know if lesbian bars work.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I don't think that's gonna work out.
I don't think it's gonna work out because...
And Flaming Saddles, that building's fucking huge.
Yeah, it is huge. It used to be...
It's a huge fucking building.
It's a huge venue. Hasn't been open since the pandemic, right? So someone bought it over. They're making a lesbian bar. First one on Santa Monica Boulevard.
I thought that was going to be like a weed lounge or something.
There's another one opening up, Weed Lounge, yes, by us, but that's...
Okay, but I'm just saying, okay, a lesbian bar.
So then once we have more lesbian questions, I will go in and ask. Because that'll be where we can probably find them in West Hollywood. You know?
I don't understand why some of them would look like dudes so much. They're so fucking weird.
Everyone got their style, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, there are guys who want to look like girls. Girls want to look like boys. Maybe we should date each other.
It's not how it works, guy.
I'm just saying, you know? Hey, lesbians, hold on. I know it sounds like I'm hating, but y'all divorce rate 70-something%, so shut up, okay? Not like y'all got your shit together.
Yeah, but at least we know how to get out of it.
Brittany, we got one for you in WeHo. We can go there together.
We can go check it out. Honestly, why not, right? Can't.
But I posted a video a couple of days ago of these like really masculine looking fucking women, and they were talking about how they hate when straight dudes come to the bar because straight dudes are always trying to hit on them, you see? Yeah. And I can't think of a straight dude who would hit on either one of them, but that was just me.
No. Because I've seen straight dudes hit on, are they really that straight?
If they female looking lesbians.
Are they really that straight? I think sometimes guys just do it, like people just do that to see if they can. Like, can you hit on the bartender and get her number? If you can, you're kind of cooler. If you can't, you're a loser, you know?
Okay.
Just saying.
Cool.
Or maybe they're gay, I don't know.
Okay. But I'm glad you're happy with your alternative lifestyle. Okay, guys, moving on.
Because I'm the one who brought up the topic of wearing strap-ons out in public. It wasn't you who have done that research.
Why don't you do it though?
You do it first.
No, what I'm saying is, why don't you work a shift with this huge bulge in your pants, right?
No.
And just have customers trying to figure what the fuck's going on.
If you work with a huge bulge up your butt, I'll do it. Sounds good?
Okay, just something to think about. I just throwing out fucking ideas, okay? I'm just throwing ideas. Whatever brings in business. All right.
Good. I'm glad you're behind all the ideas.